The Art of Silhouette by Jennifer Reed. Elizabeth's heart raced and her palms felt moist. Not only was it her ninth birthday, but her mother had promised her that she could have a silhouette made as her special birthday present. A well-known silhouette artist named John Mears had recently opened an art studio in London, and Elizabeth was going there for the first time. Elizabeth's mother made an appointment for 10 o'clock sharp. Elizabeth took a great care in choosing a dress with a high frilly collar. Her mother plaited her hair and tied it up with ribbons. "I'm so nervous," said Elizabeth. "What if I can't sit still?" "You must sit still until Mr. Mears is finished," said her mother. Elizabeth had never had her silhouette painted before. In fact, she never had a painting made of her. They arrived at the studio already bustling with activity. Mr. Mears sat in a chair in the far corner and was finishing a silhouette. Two other men also were painting black profiles. Elizabeth had to wait until Mr. Mears was finished. "Welcome," said Mr. Mears. "You must be Elizabeth." "Yes, sir," said Elizabeth. "Come sit in my chair." Mr. Mears walked over to the corner and showed Elizabeth the chair. She sat down, then turned sideways. "This won't take too long," said Mr. Mears. He grabbed the brush and put a fresh piece of expensive paper on his easel. His paint was black as midnight. Elizabeth found it hard to sit still and face one direction. She wanted to look at Mr. Mears and his painting. Mr. Mears painted Elizabeth's profile out of the black ink. When he was finished, he held the profile up. "That's me!" shouted Elizabeth. She was pleased with the way it looked. She could clearly see her nose, long eyelashes, and the ribbons in her hair. Elizabeth's mother was very happy. She paid Mr. Mears promptly. "Now we can hang this in your room, Elizabeth." Elizabeth thought this was the best birthday present ever. She was excited to see herself on paper, and it would be a keepsake she would treasure forever. Number 6. Read the sentence. She was excited to see herself on paper, and it would be a keepsake she could treasure forever. What does the word keepsake most likely mean? A valued painting. B, a special present. C, something valuable like treasure. D, something special worth saving. Number 7. Why did Elizabeth find it hard to stay still? A, the chair was uncomfortable. B, she wanted to look at what Mr. Mears was doing. C, she was excited to sit still. D, the painting took a very long time. Number 8. Which sentence best summarizes what happened when Elizabeth arrived at Mr. Mears' studio? A, Elizabeth was excited but patiently sat for her painting and was very pleased when she saw it finished. B, Elizabeth looked around at all the other artists' paintings in the studio. C, Elizabeth's mother paid Mr. Mears and they left for home. D, Elizabeth got ready for the painting by choosing the perfect dress and making sure her mother braided her hair. Number 9. The author uses phrases that mean feeling excited. Circle 2 underlined phrases in the paragraphs that most nearly show this meaning. Elizabeth's heart raced and her palms felt moist. Not only was it her 9th birthday, but her mother had promised her she could have a silhouette made as her special birthday present. A well-known silhouette artist named John Mears had recently opened an art studio in London, and Elizabeth was going there for the first time. Elizabeth's mother made an appointment for 10 o'clock sharp. Elizabeth took great care in choosing a dress with a high frilly collar. Her mother plaited her hair and tied it up with ribbons. Number 10. Read the sentence. They arrived at the studio already bustling with activity. What does the use of the word bustling tell the reader? A, that no one at the studio had time for Elizabeth and her mother. B, that Mr. Mears' studio was very popular. C, that many people were waiting to get their silhouettes painted. D, that all the people were wearing dresses with high frilly collars like Elizabeth.